Well, yeah, it's just whatever is happening, it's just falling like the rain and blowing like the wind. It's innocent. Whatever seems to arise, emotions, feelings, or the need for something, or the absence of the need is just arising, so to say, like the wind or like the rain. It's innocently raining or innocently blowing today or not. So it's just another way of saying, well, it's just innocently happening. And so even the sense of being like a me, or feeling like a me, or feeling like a center, or feeling that you have a life, is just as innocently falling like the rain, so to say. And there's nothing wrong with whatever seems to arise. Even thinking it should change or it should be something else is this already. So the sense that it is wrong, or the idea that it can be better, is this too, and it just arises, so to say. Um, just this, like you said, Constance, just this, whatever, and we can call this life, or you can call this awareness, or whatever, it doesn't matter. So naming this just this, or naming this life or awareness or consciousness, is this already. The giving this a name, the liking this, the not liking this, the finding this interesting or not, is it already. And there's no way of escaping what already is just simply this, sitting, seeing some new faces. And so here there's there's a joy just simply for seeing you, Constance and Jim. I never saw you guys before, and yeah, that's just simply what's happening. Finding it beautiful to have new people, so to say, on the Zoom, and just this, to share or talk, whatever is happening. Such a beauty.
So I think for me that for me it's kind of like I think some people may have the same message, but it's communicated differently. And I don't know that I could pinpoint why Sander, I don't know if I can put my finger on it. It just resonates in a different way than, even though like there are certain people that say the same thing. I think it's the inflection maybe in the voice, and the words are so direct. I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of like liking chocolate cake to vanilla cake. I don't know. It's probably I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't tell you. I just know that it's a different resonance when I listen to Sander talk versus other non-radical, non-dual speakers. I mean, there is one other person that I resonate with also, but I think it's because there's no escaping. There's no escaping it. Everything is included. Nothing is outside of it. Like Sander, I think you've said before, I'm not outside of this. Yeah. So I think you've used something like that, and it resonates. Even though there's like a me here, sometimes there's like, yeah, but even that is also this. There's no escaping. There's no escaping it. I think that's the word you've used before.
Exactly. Yes. There's nothing excluded, so to say. There's nothing outside of this. It's just everything is this, so to say. You're feeling like a me or not, or being depressed, being happy. All that is just simply this already. As is the thinking that it's not. Thinking it's something else is this too. So thinking that feeling like a me is not good is this already, and there's no escape. And this may change, liking vanilla or, and wanting to like chocolate is innocently happening, even trying to like something else is just innocently arising. trying to listen or trying to have patience to listen to something else, or to try vanilla instead of chocolate, is this. And there's no way out. It's already just simply this. So there's nothing which is not this. And at the same time, saying there's just this is this already. So this can be heard as a knowing, or, but it's saying there's just this, or there's something else is this already. It doesn't matter. So there's not a real difference. So, of course, asking, well, what is the difference? I mean, it's all this. There's no difference between this and this. This is it. Sitting, talking, and, thinking there's a difference or not is this too. The thumbs up.
Hey guys, is my mic working?
Yes. You want to say something, Jim? The mic is working.
Yeah, thanks. I want to say thanks. Hey, Sander, those videos that you make with your face, just your face, and you're talking so simply and so directly about this, and leaving out or skipping or just not even mentioning the me, that's magic for me. It's an absolutely magical thing. So if I'm if I'm on a bus and I'm looking around and judging people and making judgments and having a bad attitude, I suddenly remember about this, and then I remember, wait a minute, that's just this, having a bad attitude.
Beautiful, yeah.
And it's magical. The attitude just disappears. It just literally it's gone. The minute I give this the credit, okay? If I'm feeling good and I say that's just this appearing as good, it's absolutely incredible, man. It's because you keep it so simple. You and Nikosi, you both do this. You just focus on what really matters. This. So I'm having remarkable. Okay, I know I'm using it like a technique, but I'm having remarkable benefits by just remembering. Like here's Jim with running his mouth. It's just this running its mouth. It's so much fun, man. So all I can say is thank you.
Well, you're welcome. And like you said, I know I'm using this. Well, this is it too. Using this or not using this, or thinking this is usable and having benefits of this, is this already. It's just simply what's happening. There's nothing wrong with whatever seems to arise there, using it as a method or not, and having certain type of benefits of this, and thinking it's because of this is this already. So beautiful. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, to me that's the magic. No matter what's going on, if I remember, it's just this. It's funny how I'm saying it. If I'm not feeling good and I remember it's just this, not feeling good, the feeling, the not feeling good thing just goes, it vanishes. I can't even explain how or why. It's astonishing to just give this. It's almost like giving God the benefit. Like, oh, it's just God. It's just Ramana Maharshi. It's just whoever. So it's so beautiful, man. I really appreciate it. It's just this. And
Yeah,
I've heard that before from other people, but for some reason, the way you say it, it's just the way you say it. It's just so beautiful and so convincing. I don't try to tell myself there's no you, there's no me. I've tried that before. In fact, I actually succeeded with that briefly, very briefly. But for some reason, staying with it's just this is more powerful for me personally. I'm only speaking for myself here. It's more powerful to remember that it's just this, instead of there's no me, there's no Jim, there's no you, there's no that. For some reason that doesn't work for me anymore. But to remember that it's just this, doing this, whatever this is, whether it's fun or awful, wonderful or terrible, it's just this. Like I was on a bus yesterday and I was looking around having this bad attitude, and I suddenly remembered, this is me, not me, this is it. this is just this, having a bad attitude. And suddenly it all just disappeared. It just went, it was funny. I started laughing at myself. It just suddenly disappeared, the bad attitude. It was as though this was saying, yeah, I have a bad attitude, but I'm not going to stay with it. So this, to me, is like, it's almost like having, it's like having a God or something like, it's hard to explain that, but I can only to say how it feels to me. It's wonderful to have a way of saying it's just this. It's so funny.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain it.
You know, it's just an innocent report, so to say, just simply what's arising there, you know.
Yeah.
So telling how it seems there, or how it appears there, or how it's happened there, is just this already.
Yeah, it's this. It's just this, sitting here talking like this. I don't know how else to say it.
No, but I mean, it doesn't matter how it's been said, or how, you know, or how it's not been said, or how it's been heard on, you know. It's this already, you know. There's already no escape. Hearing this in a certain way, or saying this in a certain way, is this already, and there's simply no way out, you know. And it may sound like this or that, which is this already. It may sound like a technique or not, which is this too. It doesn't matter. It's just simply what's happening, you know. It's so, telling a story is just innocently happening.
Yeah,
That's the
I've used the
beauty.
happening thing a lot as a technique, and it's lovely and it works. But for some reason, when you say it's just this, it has such an impact. I can't even explain what the impact is, but it has such an impact. I thought, this is really nice, you know. Especially if I'm in a bad place. If I'm in a bad place and I suddenly remember, it's just this, being in a bad place. For some reason, the bad place disappears. It dissolves. I can't explain exactly how or why. I think it's because I fall back into a state of innocence.
Yeah, you know, the beauty is that, you know, trying to figure this out, you know, why this happens, this so-called falling back in innocence, is this already. So, you know, even the figuring out, or the wondering why I like this so much, is this already. It's so direct. So wondering why I feel suddenly that it disappears, or why this or why that, is this. It just arises.
Yeah, to me, that's the magic. No matter what's going on, or no matter what I'm thinking or feeling, to remember that it's just this. appearing as that, whatever that is. And all these words they're mysterious because they don't really explain anything. It's as close as I can come to talking about it, with what I know, with what I can say, what words I can use. But it's so incredible.
The beauty is that, you know, no one is remembering, no one is knowing just this. That's the joke. There's already no one knowing just this. So although it may seem like a knowing, you know, and it may be heard like a knowing, but the funny thing, no one know, you know, it just, this is not something which anyone could get, you know. But the idea that this is gettable, that this is something which you can feel or find or know, just this, is this already. So
Yeah.
objectifying just this into something which is gettable or findable or reachable, is this too. It just plays freely. So whatever is arising or not, is this
It's
already.
still just this.
Yeah, and thinking it's something else is this too. It's thinking it becomes boring, is it already? Or whatever is coming up. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll call it your message. Okay, I don't know exactly what to call it. Your message is having a huge impact on me, but I think it's because of the way you say it. There's something about the way you're saying it that's so real, I guess is one way of saying it. It's so real. I mean, when I hear you saying that, I don't ask myself, why is he saying that, or why is he being so silly about it? It hits me like a brick, like bam. I don't even question it. It's like, this is it, or it's just this already. I love the word already. That's a very, very powerful word.
I love the laughter and the enjoying. Beautiful.
It's just this.
And just this doesn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't mean anything, although it may seem like that it has meaning, which is this too, you know. Just this doesn't mean anything. It doesn't bring you anywhere. You know, you cannot get just this. You cannot hold it. You cannot find it. You cannot reach just this. You cannot take it home. You cannot give it. You cannot hang it on the wall. It's just this already.
Well, I've tried everything. I've tried all kinds of techniques and methods and this and that. And this one, at least for now, okay, everything for me is for now. Just for now, it's the most functional and the most useful message that I've come across so far. I think it's because of the way that Saunders says it. It's just something about the way he delivers it that just, man, it hits me like a brick. Giggling is just this.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, totally. You know, falling like rain and blowing like the wind, just giggling. Giggling like a small child is just beautiful.
Well, I think that's the part that hits me. Saunders can say it so simple. I mean, he doesn't have to add all kinds of words and concepts and ideas. It's the way he says it, so simple. It's like, I don't know. It's just beautiful. Like, just this.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful.
I mean, it's easy in some of these things to get a lot of words, you know, go overboard and say a lot of things, and it's okay, I guess. But for somebody like Nikosi or Saunders, to put it so simply, it's just so simple.
I mean, this doesn't go anywhere. Sitting and talking and seeing 5 faces doesn't move. It doesn't go anywhere. It has no preferences. It's just full on this already. This is it. Always. No matter what. The pain, the agony, the wanting to get it, the thinking you lost it, depression, happiness, the going to your work every day, the sense of me going to work or the absence of that sense, it's all just simply happening. Even the suggesting that it's just simply happening is this already. And finding it the truth or not is this too. There's just simply no way out of this. I mean, there's no escape of what is this already. And trying to escape this is this too.